this the cutest. My mother made this. She's so talented. It matches my office so good. She is amazing. If you want to check out my mom, her name's Ann Schultz and she sells some items. So if you are interested, you could get some cute, like look at how big it is. It's so cute. Alright guys, on to the purpose of today's video. I am catching you guys up on my training and I'm sharing with you some footage from a shoulder and arm day. But what I want to focus on in this video is some things to consider when you're training, because you need to change things up like I'm doing now to break through plateaus. So 3 things that I'm going to focus on in this video are: 1, you need to lift heavier, progressive overload. 2, if you're lifting the same weight, you're going for more reps. And 3, obviously eating more so you build muscle, build strength, and gain a little bit of weight, right? So there are certain movements that I'm focusing on lifting heavier, and those are more compound movements, so squat, deadlift, and bench press. In my last video, I talked about my goals for the upcoming month of what I want to reach in them. Actually, I'm like so close to my bench goal already. I pretty much got it up all by myself, just a little assistance with Eric spotting me. So obviously my goal is to not have someone help me lift it up, like just a tap. So I definitely know I'll be able to reach that bench goal, which I'm very excited about. So those are the main movements that I want to increase the number, increase the amount of weight I'm lifting with those movements. But with more accessory work, for example, like a lateral raise or bicep curls and stuff like that, you're not necessarily going to always be upping the weight. You might be focusing on more, doing more reps of the same weight. So simple movements like lateral raises that just work small muscle groups, you're not going to see that weight go up largely over time anyways, because it's such a small muscle group. So you don't always have to worry increasing the weight on every single exercise. It's more about reps, it's more about volume to really burn out your muscles. But you should focus on increasing things like squats, deadlifts, overhead press, benching, things like that. Other things that might go up might be like reverse flies or front raises. You'll see in the video, the clip from the gym, certain exercises, but don't get too concerned about those accessory work. Focus maybe more on increasing the reps of the same weight, or you can use this strategy of going up in weight but only doing, you know, a few reps and then going back down in weight of the same movement and really repping it out until failure, until your muscles are fatigued. So that's a strategy to basically break through a plateau, to see more muscle growth and definition. So those are some strategies I'm using in my training. I'm showing you some clips from a shoulder and arm workout. Now on my shoulder day, I focus on standing overhead press and upping my weight, and focus on a seated dumbbell press. Those are like the 2 main movements. Seated, the machine press, any kind of presses, I focus on increasing weight, but everything else I find my shoulder development comes a lot from volume work and supersetting stuff. I really feel the burn with shoulders, supersetting, high rep, and volume. So same with arms, you know, when you superset like triceps and biceps, 2 movements, it's killer. Or if you do a drop set or something like that, I see a lot of progress. So those are some things to focus on. Again, with food, over a week period, 2-week period, 3-week period, assessing what you're eating before and after and how you feel during your workout is essential, because if you feel fatigued, maybe you need to eat a little bit more, right? If you feel really fatigued after your workout, then you need to make sure you're getting some kind of fuel in, and you need to make sure that your muscles are growing. So people think that the key is you need to have that protein shake in like as soon as you're walking out of the gym. That is not necessarily true. You need to have carbs are more important than that protein. I would suggest having carbs and protein. So yeah, a protein shake and a banana, something like that. The carbs are what are replacing your energy and helping your muscles actually grow. Protein is helping your muscles sustain what it needs, but that growth and that strength comes from carbs, and that's usually the thing that you should increase. And most people think it's increase all the protein. No, it's the carbs that give you the energy and replace the energy that you're busting out during your workout, okay? So just some tips, some things I'm focusing on, and I'm gonna show you just a few movements that you may want to incorporate incorporate into your shoulder and arm workout. This first movement is a seated overhead raise. I really enjoy this. I feel this in the front of my shoulders and the top of my shoulders. It hits a little bit of rear delt as well. And this is not one you're gonna go heavy on. I do quite a few reps. I don't even know, probably from 12 to 15 reps of this movement. I really enjoy this move. This is something new I've incorporated, bent forward raises. So I feel it in all areas of my shoulder, the front, the side, and my rear delt. You're slightly bending at your knees and hinging at your hips, just so you have a good form and control, not swinging, but reaching out, holding for a second and bringing it down. I believe I'm only using 12 pounds here and really focusing on form, holding with control, and then bringing it down. Really enjoy that movement. Next, we have single arm cable curls. I really love to isolate my biceps using this movement. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like training arms, but I really do love the pump I get from this movement, and it makes my shoulders look good. So definitely, if you can, incorporate something like this into your bicep training to really burn out that muscle group and grow your biceps. And moving on, we have another bicep movement, which is one of my favorites, and they are hammer curls. I'm doing 25 pounds here. I love it. I do alternating single arms to really focus on not swinging my body. I'm using my muscles to lift the movement, and I really enjoy, if I'm gonna do any bicep workout, it's hammer curls and going fairly heavy and just alternating. I'm not counting. I'm just doing as many as I can. As you can see, the struggle was real on my last rep.
Go on, flex your right tricep when you go down. Yeah.
If you want more daily fit tips, workout ideas, eating info, all that kind of stuff, click the first link in the description box to join my Facebook community. And the second link will be our Instagram, which features a lot of women who I've worked with as clients. I'll see you guys in the next video.